Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready for baseball. Towing the slab in today's game, Garrett Whitlock. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole. You're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
1 out, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That's not coming back. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Story throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. That clips the corner. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the World Series. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Well struck left field. On the warning track. And hauls it in. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We go to the bottom of the first. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And there's a foul ball. Left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And there's 1 away. And here is Masataka Yoshida. First offering in the dirt. And that one wrapped foul. Home team down a run here in game 1. To the right side, Peterson. In plenty of time to first, 2 down. And here is Devers. He swings and fouls 1 off. 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Goes down looking. And we're back here at Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And a pitch. And that's down and away.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
The 3-1. Righty to the plate. Right through there. Got it. 1 gone here.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Christian Walker, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Whips it to Casas, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Red Sox. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. And it's off the green monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And the batter now, Manuel Valdez. In the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Alek Thomas. Thomas patrolling center field, 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the ball to it.
Got him. 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. Boots it, but he wins the foot race. To first, good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
So the batting order turns over. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Yoshida makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here. Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Reese McGuire. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about, which is fine if you're scoring runs. But
so far, the playoffs have not been kind to him. But tonight, a chance to start anew.
so much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the League Championship Series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Walker makes the grab, and there's two gone.
And this lineup has no choice but to make an adjustment in the second half of this game. They have to try something different if they want different results.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Fly to left his first time. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Fenway, John Zombie with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jace Peterson. And a foul ball. The pitch. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the...
And that one handled. One at second. On the first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
No, very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
0-1 is the count.
And that one clips the corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Game 1 of the World Series. Now the number 2 hitter, Masataka Yoshida. The pitch. Hit in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Rafael Devers. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Bounce to the right. Peterson tosses to first, and Devers is set down. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. Carroll ranges back. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Grissom up next for the Red Sox. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. Fat. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Gurriel handles the chance. Solo blast ties it for Boston. All even at 1 apiece. This is the World Series on the show.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You been here wasting my time, boy, you need to stop.
Back now at Fenway. New inning getting started. And now Jack Peterson. Whitlock back to work. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
That clips the corner.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Thomas at the plate now. That's ball one. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Now a fly ball to right center. O'Neill drifts towards it, and that is done. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Edmanuel Valdez. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Kicks and fires.
Nope. That's inside.
Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, right side. And there's one down. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ball popped up. Perdomo gets under it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. Here's Reese McGuire. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's fouled away. And he deals. Inside, almost got him. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Trevor Story now. First time up was a pop out. This one in the air. On the move. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Boston. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Moreno, 24 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And a base hit. And that turns the line. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That's in there. That's strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. And the righty deals. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
At the belt and fires. And fouled off. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to first, but it's offline. 2 on, 1 out. This is Corbin Carroll. Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bo.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's a fair ball. In to score from third. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Just missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Peterson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Peterson on third. Carroll on second. Gurriel over at first with 1 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I could. Watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1-1. Pitch gets away. Peterson up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. And the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. This one popped up. In position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Brennan Bernardino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball there. Inside, just missed. Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Out towards left center. On the move to the alley. He's got it, and that is that. 3 runs for him here. Back in Boston. Well, we go bottom 6. Joe stepping in for Boston. Jarren Duran. In the air, center field. Thomas hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Fly ball to right. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it bangs off the monster. Around first, heading for 2. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, where's the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive. And it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
So, man aboard. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes, at this level, typically are hit a long way.
So 2 down, and stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom, 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3. Back inside Fenway Park, and now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. And here it comes. Gets the outside corner with that one. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And now the lefty on the ground, right side. Grissom sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. There's the strike. Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Got it by him for the K.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Perdomo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Just off the inside edge.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Story sends it over to first. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Kyle Nelson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Action in the pen down there. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Thompson getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Number 3.
Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. For the top of the 8th. Now it's Chase Peterson. Bernardino back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. This to third. Story. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Sox.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And that's outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Here goes the runner. Fought off foul. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hit in the air, center field. Durant under it. He makes the grab. And Jock Peterson stands in.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
0-2 now. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Walker, the next to hit, takes ball 1. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And base hit. Walker around third. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Suarez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits. No error. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Joe Mantiply.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. The shortstop takes the ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and loosening in the pen. Castro also getting ready. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. Oh, that hit him. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and they might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Foul ball. Mantiply. He's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Story back in on a dive. The Red Sox down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Now, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, their front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And he beats it. He's safe.
Lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
The left fielder, number 7.
So they're at the corners now. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And a foul ball.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one lifted to left. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw to third, and he's out.
That's heads up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And back here at Fenway Park, here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Bernardino back to work. Just off the inside edge. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Here's a high chopper. Devers fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. So the lineup flips over, and now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Fastball for a strike. That's inside, and the count 2-1. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Grissom tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. That just misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Offense. Now on the bump, Kevin Ginkel.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And first offering is fouled off. Ginkel, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Right-handed reliever. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And now 2-2.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Walker makes the grab, 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Vaughn Grissom, 1 for 3. That clips the corner. The Red Sox trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air to left center. Thomas sizing it up. Squeezes it. 2 away. Now it's the DH. And Manuel Valdez, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. This could end it. And that's outside. 2 out, space is empty. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take game 1 of the World Series on the road.
love to give you more. Love my energy.